Ну что, дамы и господа, вот мы и записываем вторую часть. Так. Сейчас, секунду. Бум-бум-бум. Волтер Чаклученко с вами. Спасибо, Толик, я тоже твой фанат. По факту, сказал по факту. Ну, это в будущем. Думаю, организую. Я хочу сначала с компудактером разобраться. Ну, вообще, собрать его. Для начала. Вот. А с ним параллельно все сделать. Ну, видеокамеру, там, типа, все дела. Тыры-пыры. Вот. Так что все в будущем. Меня нормально слышно? Все четко? Ну, я ж с ноута сейчас все стримлю. А с компом комп вообще не работает. Типа его надо с нуля собирать, скажем так. Да, это я. Волтер Чаклученко, видишь? Это я, он самый. Учимся мы на факультете Гриффиндор. Вот. Так, ну шо? Поехали по сюжетке, правильно? Так, какие прикольчики. Ну, тут главное... сейчас. Тут главное отношение между подчиненными и начальниками. Так, Левиоса. Будем сейчас изучать с вами. Палочку достать. Сейчас. В Хогвартсе магия запрещена. Точнее, вне Хогвартса. А тут можно, да? Смотри, какая кися. Ты какая кися. Коты должны править нашим миром. Я так считаю. Может, чуть-чуть будет подлагивать, оно будет прогружать. Территорию, там все дела.
Ревелио.
Это Ривелио у нас с вами. У нас ничего нет.
They really shouldn't allow food and drinks in the common room.
Есть что-то.
Better than failed poaching.
Понятно. Ты смотрел прохождение вообще этой игры?
Revelio.
Ну, тут будет потайная комната. Ха-ха-ха. Проспойлерил. Ладно. Опа. Сюда нам.
Stupefy! Stupefy!
Остолбеней!
Is that all you've got?
Yeah. Bombarda!
Ой-ой-ой, не, ну.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Чтоб
A
не
surprised
умничал.
opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Вот и новое заклинание.
Levioso.
Оп. Как там в фильме говорилось? Левиоса.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Ой, извиняюсь.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Ну и чё?
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists,
Да
take your
давай нам
marks.
Авада
Time for
Кедавру,
proper
я сейчас тут
Hogwarts
всех
welcome.
разваляю.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast,
Нормально.
and Protego. You may begin.
Давай, давай. Чайковский не забудь.
This should be easy. Levioso. Protego. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm...
If only all of my students would
Отпинаем
adapt.
этого мальчика.
Levioso!
I do enjoy
Levioso.
lively duels.
На.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Все, выкинул за борт. Ну, очень слабо.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Ты первую часть
Thank you,
смотрел?
Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Ну,
Class
снизу
is
субтитры,
dismissed.
да, я читаю, но я как бы мог сам, ну, типа, озвучивать, но я не успеваю, типа, читать и... Первую часть я, если что, и на Ютубе залил, и... Ну, я буду здесь снимать, и потом на Ютуб заливать. Вот, здесь тоже записи, короче, остаются, вот, так что можно, если что, смотреть и там, и там. Вот. За субтитры, да. Тут, ну, конечно, еще озвучку, типа, не завезли, как я понимаю. Вот, но...
Revelio.
Это... Я сам не успеваю просто, ну, как бы... читать, и если озвучивать, то будет вообще плохо все.
Nice work.
Так что...
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
Так что, если что,
Then
заранее
again,
извиняюсь.
perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Не
Count me
заболел,
in.
просто
Excellent.
опухоль
Knew I was right about you.
легкая передавливает.
If you want
и
to get the
тяжело
most
дышать.
out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Она очень
Whether it's
большая.
joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Слева внизу. А что там? А, там полоска. Ну, полоска, да, донатная. Есть такое. Да, я когда смотрел прохождение, тоже, типа, немножко усмехнулся. Так. Он нам сказал найти чувачка, да, который нам откроет доступ в тайный клуб. Клуб. Так. Мы с вами приоденемся, правильно? А как его? Все. Так. Ага, понял. Пускай будет шар. Оденем. Перчаточки оденем. Мы ж волшебник, правильно? Мы ж должны. Но мы не из острых козырьков, конечно. Но было бы неплохо, как будто бы. Но мы пока в Хогвартсе. Так что. А Томми Шелби у нас есть письмо, так что. Все, чикен макнаггетс у нас. Так. Как будто бы можно вообще повыполнять. Тут есть задачи у нас с вами. Так. Кстати, спросил в классном трансфигурации. Давай. Ну я не выбрал, да? Извиняюсь. Надо привыкнуть к аппарату. Говорится.
Revelio.
Ревелио. Есть тут что-то?
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Не кричите, мальчики. Тут на улице, как я помню, вроде ничего нету. Опа.
What about the room, Professor?
О, Добби! Это же он!
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Ну... Мантух. Да, есть такое. Ну, вообще, профессор Фиг нам говорил, что лучше бы ей не говорить, поэтому...
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies
сейчас
lost
мы
on
за
your way
палочкой
here,
пойдем.
including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ну, вообще тут как бы без разницы. Вот.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Короче, кто фанат реально Гарри Поттера, ну не знаю, ну я лично фанат, и типа мне эта игруха зашла прям сильно очень. Там в конце вообще прикол. Так, ну, чтобы получить свою первую задачу. Понятно. Бим-бим-бим-бим-бим-бим-бим.
Ревелио.
У вас в кабинете есть что-то? Есть. Что это такое? Сундук. Деньги. Деньги мы возьмем. Тут пасхалок нету. А тут есть. Что это у нас? Трансфигурация. Понятно. А, это тот самый кувшинчик. Кто его там из крысы превратил? Долгопупс? Я не помню. Вот. Да, спасибо, Талюсь, спасибо.
Revelio.
Тут ничего, тут ничего.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Так, Антон...
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Подожди, стоп, изучить заклинание, что мне надо. Где оно? Или я что-то что-то не так делаю, наверное, да? Ну вот оно, репара. Заберите.
Revelio.
Где-то страница летает. О, да.
Accio. Got it.
Важно защите искусств. Защита искусств.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Сюда.
Brilliant.
Что происходит?
Someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Что у вас здесь происходит? Собрал страницы, может.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Репаро. Знающие чары можно использовать для починки сломанных объектов, элементов вокруг. Понятно.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ну, так я разрешил. Да, спасибо, спасибо. Все? Получается. Получается все. Так. Дальше у нас третий сибусный Фолксмит.
Revelio.
Ревелио. Это сейф, да.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or...
Извиняюсь, извиняюсь. О. О май гад. Опа. Тайничок. Чувак смотрит.
Revelio.
Чё? Ну, вот это нормальная тема. Сейчас, секунду. Так, извиняюсь за паузу. Так, идем.
Revelio.
I met some of my best friends in flying. Nothing creates a bond like thinking you're all about.
I enjoy my weekly visits to Dogweed and Deathcap. I find I'm more comfortable
I'd make a fine keeper with a bit.
Revelio.
Ну, колокола.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Да.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Там письмо.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Да. Сейчас мы там затаримся по полной программе. Довольный вышел на улицу. Вау, улица.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the
Revelio.
only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Мы как раз и соберем. Ну, пердушки. Оп, еще.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
Ой.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Это грифоны вроде, да? Если не ошибаюсь.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
А, гиппогриф, извиняюсь.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
France, hoof and sugar.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Да, телепортировать нас не могут.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Там приехает зайчик.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me.
Ему кажется,
Eyes big
надо...
as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Да, да. Закажи такси.
Guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Не буду спойлерить, но... Да-да.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Веселись. Сейчас мы тут повеселимся. Так, карта Хогсмида, да? Так, ну... Смотря, что мне надо ж. Посетить... Понятно, да.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Что это у вас тут за потайная такая? Так, мужик, подожди, что у тебя тут? 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 Так, муж Оп.
Accio.
Сюда эту книгу. Ой, книгу.
Revelio.
Что у тебя тут за прилавком, а? А, его надо, короче, открывать, вот этот сундук в инвизе. Да. Ну тогда ладно. Давай поговорим.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Не знаю.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Ну, если добавят, я поставлю лайк. Так. Магический рецепт. Стол для горшков с маленьким горшком. Чтобы туда какать.
If you're interested,
Рецепт
feel free to
1200
take a look
сюда.
around at the rest of my
Это
inventory.
серьезно. Понятно. А, и муж можно и продать. Кепка острых козырьков, ну это серьезно вообще. Ладно. Вообще, ну я ж играю на стимовской версии. Я думаю, там через торрент, если кто у нас шарящий, то через торрент, я думаю, можно там что-то придумать. Но не факт. Здрасте. А что вы тут варите? Что-то варите прям? Ну, варите. Не буду вам мешать.
Revelio.
И все. Еще мешочек. Так, ладно, идем посижу. Сюда.
My siblings and I have all...
Да.
Revelio.
Ревелио. 150 замков, блин. Но мы пока не научились еще. Так, дальше мы идем к Ливандеру, да, за палочкой, потом зелье, и потом... Тут есть что-то? Опа, есть.
Revelio.
Нет. Проверяю на всякий случай. Школа в зон. Ну, тут да, прикольное здание, типа. Где там Оливандер?
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
Оливандер. Оп.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Извиняюсь.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Так и запишем.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Бузиную палочку сюда дай.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Так. Ты. Тем Древесинесен, перо Феникса. Ну тут вроде ничего не влияет, просто
Curious indeed.
кастомизацию мы.
How intriguing.
Ну, это как будто без разницы вообще на самом-то деле.
Curious indeed.
Кедр вишня.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Это ни на что не влияет, да? Ладно.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. How intriguing. What do you think?
Сейчас мы тебе тут киосок твой.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Довольный, палку получил, довольный
Now,
стоит.
how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Ок.
Revelio.
Ничего у тебя тут нет? Ну и ладно. Так, идем дальше. Дальше нам сюда.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Ворвался тупо.
Revelio.
Давай,
Pardon me,
рассказывай.
sir.
Чё
Oh,
у тебя?
thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Давай рецепт.
What can I do for you today?
Так. Давай. По скидончику чисто у тебя купим.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Так, фокусирующее зелье с нажатием призыва. Зелье невидимости вроде мне не надо будет. У нас там заклинание будет. Ну вот это, кстати, нормальный рецепт такой. Понял. Понял. До свидания. Так, и нам надо сюда.
Revelio. Accio.
Сюда эту. Блин, ну да, нам надо инвиз, чтобы открыть это все.
Revelio.
Ничего нету. Так, тут ничего. Там сундучок есть. Или он внутри? Ты глянь.
Well, hello there.
Кто там? Здрасте.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
Почему у него тут можно вроде тут чуть-чуть? Не, нельзя ничего забрать. Что ты за огородник такой?
Accio.
Трехочковый.
Revelio.
Жалко. О, мы тут еще будем, кстати. Да.
Revelio.
Ревелио. Кисю погладить надо. Ладно, все, бежим.
I'm just trying to practice. I'm sure I'll have it too.
Тут сейчас будет весело, по идее.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
О, да, понеслась. Уа! Уа! Букашка пришла. Ого, кто там?
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Пацаны, а чем мы стоим? А, тут еще один. Понял. Оп. Да ты шо, легендарное уклонение. Ну шо, пошла жара?
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Protego. Levioso.
Мужик, а ты...
What was that?
Долго?
A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Ну, ты стоять вообще долго будешь? Я его просто бочками закидаю. Ну, а, понял. Чтоб это не стоял, короче. Не надо.
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job. Confringo.
Ой, чтобы призывать древнюю магию. Ой-ой-ой, Санечка. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Аж достижения дали. Ой-ой-ой, что ж ты делаешь?
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
Да я
By
соло справился, он
I
стоял,
suppose so.
втыкал.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Сейчас мы починимся, не бойтесь. Куда ты?
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you...
One less thing for us. I'll go and see what he wants.
Accio.
Ой.
Reparo. Good as new.
Ну.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio. Accio.
Чтоб не летали.
Reparo.
Нормально хату восстановил.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio.
Здорово, 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 здорово. Ты ничего нет?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Ой. Ладно, пока не будем ничего.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd
say that I agree with you. Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. Welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Солидный мужчина.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Все, идем. Тупо герои какие-то, шо. Ой-ой-ой.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Стоять.
Let's go.
Ты запыхался, занервничал, чё?
Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood, the goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Oh boy.
I said, my friend is busy.
Давай, дядя.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Ничего, еще встретимся.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me? I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later. And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Сейчас.
Revelio.
Could have sworn I saw one of the Hogwarts ghosts wandering near the graveyard the other day. Very strange.
I can almost always spot
Revelio.
Можно и заблудиться, слышь. Козявки закрыли.
My children have been getting on my last nerve of late. Conjure this, conjure that.
Сейчас, секунду.
I've been told I have a winning smile. What do you suppose muggles would make of our dependence upon house elves?
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Бежим, бежим. Быстрая телепортейшн. В модном костюмчике такой себе. Крутой парень. Так, а давайте-ка мы, наверное, знаете, что мы переоденемся с вами. Ой, не туда зашел. Так, ингредиенты, понятно. Задание снаряжения. Смотрим, что у нас тут. Оно без разницы, но тут... Ну, короче, да, смотреть. Колпак, ну это вообще... вообще умора. Блатные чечи. А чечи реально блатные. Короче, комната. А, ну теперь обратно, подожди. Ой, что ж я путаю? Что ж я путаю? Что мы получили? Не понял. Можно просто в плаще были. Ой, в плаще. Так, я не понял, ну, испытание. Что, внешний вид просто был разблокирован. Кайф. Понял. Ой. Сейчас, секундочку. Это тупо внешний вид. Тогда... Мальчики, отстаньте от меня тогда. Понятно. Окей.
Revelio.
Кто там орёт? Я туда пошел. Давай, беги.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it would be
Revelio.
Куда испарился? Да.
Accio. Revelio.
I can sense someone close to you needs your help.
Что-то куда-то я забрел, наверное, не туда.
Revelio.
А, это ж этот погреб, короче. Ой, погреб, говорю. Кухня ихняя.
Revelio.
Не пройти лестницы, я помню, надо изучить вроде. Бум-бум-бум-бум-бум.
Revelio.
Что-то не туда бегу, походу.
Revelio. Lumos.
Так.
Revelio.
You should be more careful.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio.
Oh.
There's something
Ладно,
in there.
потом
I
вернусь.
just know it.
Accio.
Все, больше никто тут не летает. Подожди. Что я сделал? Нет. Блин. Да беги давай. Еле идет.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
А, его надо будет зажечь. Да. Точно.
Revelio.
Пока заберуся. Да оно меня ведет тупо в попу мира.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Зарядка.
Revelio.
Шалит. Чё зарядка, алло? Что происходит?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Кубок огня тут лежит, да? Понятно.
Accio. Revelio.
I've upset Madam Green one too many times.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Все, ничего. Вот это троллина, здоровый.
Accio. Revelio.
Еще 2 шарика надо.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Ой.
Revelio.
Себе немножечко проспойлерил. Спойлеры. Ладно. Как говорится, ну ничего страшного. Все, бежим к ней. Потом к профессору Фиг. Бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Нет, я оставлю их себе.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Давай, ББ. Нам, да, опыта насыпало. Кто знает, как разгадывать вот эти загадки с кубиками, напишите. Пожалуйста, там на ютубе в комментарии напишите. Потом почитаю. Ну, конечно, могу загуглить, но... Такой себе процесс.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, it exposes us to their...
Oi! Can you help me?
Talking about Muggleborns again?
Revelio.
And how they shouldn't be allowed at Hogwarts.
I heard one talking about...
Beautification potion. I shan't tell. Certainly suits you.
Revelio.
Ну, что у тебя тут есть? А что если я быстро, как говорится, телепортнусь? Продам всякую. Да, с инвентарем тут проблемы. Типа гигантские.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again.
Боже мой! Уберите это, пожалуйста.
What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again.
You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
Hello there. Perhaps you can...
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map?
count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Сложно.
Where did you get your dragonfly gloves? You know, my gloves went mysteriously missing.
Revelio. Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
А почему доп квест не показывается, я не понимаю. Через escape? Ой, escape. Так надо или чё?
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Revelio.
Все, вообще походу не туда зашел. Только выйду... Дальше наверх куда? Сложно. Подсказки. Говорю, можно мне еще раз эту штучку?
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Сорянчик, не туда.
The stairwell looks promising.
Everyone knows you can't conjure food.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Форма кого? Историка?
Revelio.
Ничего нет.
My parents were thrilled to hear that black.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Понял. Не зря бегал, получается, да?
Oh, that would be incredible. If you're sure.
I'll be tested too.
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Понял.
Revelio.
Принял. Так, ну, будем мы заканчивать.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against
Отправимся туда
trolls.
уже в
You
следующий
know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
раз. Вот. Так что всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.